Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make sew this lovely dress you're seeing right here. Okay, I use an Ankara fabric and also a velvet fabric. All right, so if today is the first time of coming to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up and do not also forget to subscribe. And I want to say very thank you to all my subscribers for always coming here to support our channel. So okay, right now these are the velvet material I'm working with. Is I went for the tape mouth type. Okay, so you should ask about the tape mouth type, what's in the market. So I'm going to start by joining my my work. Okay, I'm going to start by joining the bust side. So once you get to that bust area, okay, just try to lift your foot, your machine foot from time to time, so that it will help you to join it perfectly. Okay, so now as you can see, we are joining. Just take your time and do your join that area. Now, apart from the velvet material I'm working with, I also use a material stay on the velvet material. This also help my velvet not to be too stretchy. Okay, I use the the material stay. Ask of it in the market. So I'm using the black one, and then I also went ahead to also gum my wording. Okay, it's fusible interfacing. I also had to gum it. Okay, and even the material stay is also fusible. So I used my iron to gum it on the velvet. So once I am through with joining that part, so I'm trying to show you the velvet, the kind of velvet I'm using here. You can see it. So I'm going to turn the other part so you see the material stay. Okay, so this is the material stay. You can see it's helping to hold the work firm. All right, so just try it. Okay, and as a fashion designer, if you've not tried most of all those things in the market, different kind of stay, you've not started. So from time to time, you should just go ahead and try different kind of stay in the market. So go ahead and iron that bustier very well. Go ahead and iron it so that all the bustier will come out very well. So right now this is the back lining. Okay, I've gone ahead to join that area. Yes, and I've also attached my gum stay on the neck part. The reason why you want to do that is because so that there will be a firmness around the back area. Okay, all right, when you join both the material together. So this is the front lining. Okay, I've joined it also. I joined that off camera. So once I'm through with that, I'm going to pin the zipper area. Okay, I want to join my lining differently and the fabric differently. So the zipper area, I'm going to pin it. Okay, this will help me to get join my lining accurately. So right now I'm going to also join my the fabric, the main fabric. Okay, I'm going to bring the main fabric, the lining, and also join it join them the same way I did for the lining. Okay, so right now I'm working with this beautiful fabric, this and high target fabric, and like and also the velvet. Okay, so I've gone ahead to join my the back together, the two sides together, the center panel and also the side panel. I've gone ahead to join it together. So right now I'm going to hold also the zipper area. Okay, now you can use your gather stitch to hold that zipper area, or you can also use your pin to pin. So I use my pin to pin that 2 inches. The reason why you want to do that is because you don't want to you want your work to be accurate. This will also help you to take your measurement before inserting the zipper. So once we are through with that, this is what we have. So I'm going to bring the front side and the back side of the lining. We'll join that separately, and then we'll bring the front side and the back side of the fabric. We also will join them separately. So you see, this is the front side of the fabric and the back side. So I'll just go and measure. I'll measure and but before I start measuring, you're going to put them together to make sure they are equal. and try to what to cut off the excesses, especially from the back. Okay, I usually cut out 0.75 from the back so that it's going to be equal while your client is putting on what the the clothes. Okay, so I'm going to take my bust measurements, and then once I am through with taking the bust measurement, I will also take what the under bust measurement. These are the two measurements you will need: the bust measurement and the underbust what measurement. So once I'm through with taking that measurement, I'm going to also take the neckline. Okay, I'm taking the neckline at 1.5 inches. That's for the back. So okay, once I'm through with taking the back neckline, I'm also going to take the front neckline. I'm also taking the front neckline at what 5.5 inches, but I'm going deeper with 1.5 inches. Okay, the back neckline was also 5.5 inches. I went deeper with 1.5, and then the width was 5.5 inches. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So right now I'm going to also trim the armhole area. Okay, we'll trim the armhole area, but before we do that, since we are through with joining the front part and the back side, we're also going to bring the lining. So you can see this is it. I've joined the back side and the front side. So we're going to bring the lining. I'm going to join the neckline for the back. You can see this is the back. I'm going to join that neckline and then the side, and then I'll join the front neckline and also what and the side. So, and also I will do all my turn up. Okay, I'll join all the sides. So I'm through with joining all that. So I'm going to turn upwards my work. So once I'm through with doing that, make sure you're taking all your notch. Okay, make sure you have notched your work. Okay, so notch perfectly. So once you're through with notching your work, we're going to turn up, and then once we turn up, I am going to what trim the armhole very well. Okay, so once we are through with turning up our work, we are going to what trim what the armhole properly. So okay, once I'm through with turning this up, you're going to also iron. Okay, iron neatly so that your work will look what will look beautiful and what and perfect. So this is it. So at the bottom area, you would want to run a stitch there. Okay, so that it will hold both the lining and the fabric together. Okay, so this is it. So I'm trying to what join both the lining and the fabric, hold them all together so that it doesn't pull off while I am trying to what join my peplons to the main words, so fabric. So we are going to what trim the armhole area. Okay, so we're going to trim the armhole area. You can see it's fine. So at this point I have what ironed. So right now that's the armhole area I'm trying to take. So before then, I'm going to take out my 2 inches for zipper allowance, and I'll take out my 5 inches for my neckline, and then add half inch for allowance for adding my sleeve. So right from that place, I'm going to curve it in, okay, to meet the armhole. Hope you understand what I mean, okay? 2 inches for my zipper allowance, 5 inches for my neckline, half inch for joining the sleeve, and the remaining you just chop it off. I'm making a regular what? A regular armhole. Okay, I have a video on how to cut this particular dress you see in here. I make a video of it a long time ago. It's here. I'm going to link the description below so you go and watch how to make an off shoulder. Okay, all right. So now once you're through with trimming that armhole area, we are going to start inserting what a sleeve. So you can see, make sure your trimmings are perfect. So this is it. This is the armhole area. You can see. So I'm trying to make sure it is okay. Okay, so right now you trim off very well if you think it's not looking nice. So this is the sleeve. I am going to join the sleeve. Okay, if you're wondering how I made this sleeve, I also have a video on how to make this basket sleeve. I'm going to put also the description below so that you go ahead and and watch the video. There I made the video on how to both cutting and what sewing together. Okay, so now once we are through with sewing that part, once we are through with sewing that part, we are going to start joining our peplon. I want to say very very big sorry because the peplon area I didn't know it was not actually videoing. Okay, so and I did not make that video. Okay, so but I also have a video here on how to make a kissing pleat. It's also the same thing. The only difference is that the pleats here are bolder, they are bigger. Okay, so you want to join your peplon very well. From time to time, you check if your work is folded, because sometimes if you are joining your peplon and you don't check very well, or you don't take time very well, you discover that there are folds at a particular end and all that. So I'm sure you wouldn't want that. So from time to time, you check if your work are folded, and try to what correct them. And please, if you make mistake, lose. Okay, no one is above what mistake. Okay, use your seam ripper and lose. Okay, if you make mistake. Okay, so just take it gently, and until what you are true. So we're going to keep what joining. So once I'm through with doing that, I'll also do the other part, okay? So because I had to notch the center, I notched the center, and then from one end of the center, I finished joining. And then once I was through with that area, I turned over to the other side to join that other end. I don't understand. You do understand what I mean, okay? Like you're joining something, and I started from the center of what the blouse. I joined from one end to the other, and the other end to the end, so the other. So okay, this is our work. You see how beautiful it's looking. You see how beautiful the peplon is what is looking. So at this point in time, we are going to go and put what a zipper. Okay, so I'm using this beautiful golden zip. Okay, so um I'm going to what pin the zip. We're going to pin this side. So now if you're joining your peplon, a zip on your peplon, please, at that peplon area, you want to make a line like a triangle. You can see I took 2 inches, that particular 2 inches we needed for our zipper. And so at the peplon area, I curved my zipper in a way it's looking like a what? Like an angle 90. Yes, if you're making your peplon and you're putting your zip, try to make that area that way, okay? That is at that peplon area, you see it's looking like angle 90. So try to take it what? That way. This will help you to have a straight what zipper. Most times people finish making their peplon, and the zipper area at that peplon part is looking, I don't know, like, I don't know, dangling or something like that. So you wouldn't want that, okay? So now you can see I'm trying to insert the other part of the zipper, okay? So you can see the same angle 90 I took for the other side is the same angle 90 I'm taking forwards the second side, okay? That is around the peplon words area. So once you are through with with inserting that zip, and you just go to your machine and and stitch, okay? So I discovered at the time that my peplon was not really enough, but I thank God that it was enough, but not actually enough. You see, it is remaining just a little, okay, and that wouldn't cost anything, okay. So once we are through with joining that zipper, we are going to go and sew. Please, if you're a beginner, use your pin, okay? Whether beginner or not, please use your pin. Use your pin. As a fashion designer, as a seamstress, you are not above using pin. Use your words, your pin. It's to help you, to help make your work look beautiful, okay? Don't be in a hurry for everything. So use your your pin. So once I'm done with with pinning, I am going to go ahead and and start stitching. But I didn't show the parts where I did the stitch, okay? But once I'm through with that, you can see I'm through with joining. So right now I'm going to measure to see if I really have what I wanted. So I've tried to measure it. I found out it was what's very equal. So right now we are through with joining the zipper. I'm going to embellish my work. As a fashion designer, you should also from time to time embellish your work. So I'm embellishing it with this button. I made a button from the fabric, okay? I made a button from using the fabric, okay? I made a button using the fabric. So I'm going to use it to embellish the work. So once I'm through with place, I'm just trying to show you how I'm going to place it. So I'm going to go and use my needle and thread. I'm going to sew it towards to it. So we sew what we sew the buttons towards to our work. So after that, I'm going to go off camera. So once we are through, I'm going to show us what the finished look of our what of our work. So try to use something else to embellish your work, okay? Try to design your work from time to time, okay? All right, so bring out that design. So this is the finished look. Isn't she beautiful? So you see, this is the sleeve pads. It's looking what very, very what beautiful. This is one of my girls putting on what the clothes, okay? You see, the dress is looking very beautiful. So if you find this tutorial very, very helpful, please give it a what a thumbs up, and please do not forget to what to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you very much for always coming back to us to watch our video. See you again in my next tutorial. Bye.